All right, so let's dive in. We're not just talking about any old parade with some floats and fire trucks. No, we're looking at an event that is literally the story of an entire town playing out live on its main streets year after year.
You know, to really get the Groton 4th of July parade, you have to feel its energy first. And that energy, it's perfectly captured by the announcers greeting the crowds, kicking off a tradition that is truly the heartbeat of this Connecticut town.
So here's what we're going to do. We'll look at the parade's patriotic and naval core, its community backbone, the next generation that's carrying the torch, all the unique personalities you'll see, and what it all says about the real heart of Groton.
Okay, so what are the ingredients? What makes this parade such a defining legacy for this community? Let's break down the anatomy of this amazing tradition.
Okay, and the scale of this thing, it's just immense. You got to think of it like a giant logistical puzzle, right? And it's all put together by the pretty small team over at Groton Parks and Recreation. I mean, their job is to connect everybody from local politicians to pageant queens and somehow weave it all into one single story that shows you what this town is all about.
Now we get to the absolute core of Groton's identity. It's something you see all along the parade route. You just can't talk about this town without talking about its proud naval heritage.
Every single year, without fail, the parade pays this deep respect to its identity as the submarine capital of the world. You see it right from the start with this powerful, consistent presence from the Naval Submarine Base, its schools, and its veterans. It really is the parade's anchor. And this quote, well, it gets right to the heart of it all, a profound sense of duty. The parade isn't just about showing up, it's about a promise to perpetuate the memory of our shipmates. This mission statement is the why behind one of the parade's most moving moments.
But beyond that powerful naval presence, the parade is this fantastic showcase for the institutions that support the town all year long. These are the pillars of the community.
You hear the sirens, you see the flashing lights. The presence of Groton's first responders and civic leaders is a constant. And these groups, they're the bedrock of the town. Their participation isn't just for show. It's a really visible reminder of their commitment to community safety and governance. So a big question is, how does a tradition like this even survive? How is that legacy passed on? Well, the answer comes through loud and clear with the incredible energy of the town's youth.
You can literally feel the energy shift when the youth groups hit the pavement. The Groton Mystic Falcons, with their infectious cheers, are a perfect example. They just bring a level of spirit that's absolutely impossible to ignore. And hey, it isn't just spirit, it's success. Both their cheer and football teams consistently bring home top honors.
You really see the whole spectrum of youth groups on display here. Organizations like the Little League and the Scouts, they're vital. They're teaching the same values of teamwork and community service that have defined Groton for decades.
Of course, every great tradition has its legends, right? Those unique characters and moments people look forward to every single year, and Groton's parade is definitely no exception.
Okay, check this out. Take a guy named Leo Gibson. His story, honestly, tells you everything you need to know about what this parade means to people. He started driving his 1930 Model A Ford in this parade way back in 1964. And get this, he's only ever missed 1 year. And why? Because he was deployed for military service. I mean, wow, talk about commitment.
And the parade route itself is this fantastic mosaic of old and new. In one moment, you've got Sheldon's horse, a ceremonial cavalry unit representing 18th century history. Then, in the next, you have DJ Smooth pulling off these incredible BMX tricks.
The Misquamicut Scholarship Organization is a regular participant in Groton's 4th of July parade, having been a part of the event for several consecutive years.
So, when you put all of these pieces together, the Navy, the local businesses, the kids, the characters, what does the Groton 4th of July parade truly represent?
Well, you can find the answer right in the judging criteria. It's a celebration of very specific community values. See, they're not just looking for the fanciest float. They're recognizing patriotism, creativity, musical talent, and, maybe most importantly, the enthusiastic participation of the town's youth.
At the end of the day, this event is Groton's identity made visible. It is a living, breathing portrait of the town, telling its complete story, past, present, and future, one float, one marching band, and one classic car at a time.
And this really makes you think a little bigger, doesn't it? Every town has its traditions, its own unique ways of putting its story on display. So what event tells your community's story? What does it say about who you are?
The Groton Parade is just a powerful reminder that a community isn't just a place you live. It's something you actively build, you celebrate, and you carry forward together.
Year after year after year,